Coming up today on YOLO, Texas.
This is our funnel cake wing.
When you're talking about a vegan dairy ingredient, it's either gonna have like nuts or a coconut base.
So you're standing on board one of the oldest actively sailed ships in the world.
Join us on our trip across Texas.
I heard there's about over 200 vendors in here. Where do I even start?
Come on in.
Can I get my boot shined?
Let's have it. The easiest way in the world to take care of your leather. Cleans it, conditions it, and protects it.
They already look completely different.
Put them down there together. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
There you go. Here at the rodeo.
Do you think I'm set, ready to go?
Yes.
But I need a hat first, right? I gotta be just like you.
You gotta go find you a hat. Right down there at the end of the aisle.
Over there? Okay, I'll go get myself a hat. Thank you so much. I think I'm good.
Well, it started back in 1949, and we've evolved, and we were actually one of the first largest coliseums built around the whole country that was domed here at the Freeman Coliseum. And then it's grown astronomically, and now we're excited to actually invite about 1.5 million people to our show this year.
That's amazing. And then you also have a carnival.
Yeah, so our fairgrounds are really growing. That's where our big growth is. We love the AT&T Center. We're a PRCA rodeo, but moving out to the grounds, we want to be the fair of Texas. We have the carnival, which has over 92 rides. We have 5 stages with live music on the grounds at any time throughout the day. We have a huge shopping area with over 200 shops. We've got ag education events. We've got petting zoos. We've got everything for anybody out here that anybody wants to come out for.
What about the food at the fairgrounds? What do you recommend me to have to eat?
There's so much food. I think we have over 82 vendors this year on food vendors, which is great. Everybody loves that fair food. That funnel cakes, corn dogs, fried Oreos. We have all that stuff.
The calories don't count when you're on the fairgrounds.
Not
so
at all.
You can eat everything you want.
Not at all. Drink and eat away, please. Have a good time. That's what it's all about. And that's really what we do. We sell memories and we sell fun.
I heard there's some Latin flavor up in the San Antonio Rodeo. Is that right?
That's so true. We want to be the South Texas Rodeo, and we know where the cowboys came from. They're the vaqueros, and they came from the South Texas. They came from Mexico. So we're really trying to get that influence here at our show. On the grounds, we're opening a new Latin street fair. And then for the first time ever, we're gonna have what we call our Mexican Rodeo, or Noche de Vaquero. Ooh. And it's gonna take place in the AT&T Center on Sunday, the 20th. We really want that South Texas and Hispanic culture in our event, so we're really excited this year to have that. During the rodeo, we have an event called Mutton Bustin'. And in the event, it's little kids that get on. You have to be between age 4 and 7. And you get on top of a sheep and you ride the sheep. It's one of our largest, funnest events in the rodeo, which everybody loves to see.
Oh my gosh.
So we decided a couple years ago in 2020 to bring it onto our grounds and call it Bustin' in a Barn so everybody can participate. Because it's a draw in the AT&T Center. We have over 3,000 people that register every year, and we can only take 300 in the AT&T Center. So what we did now is brought it onto the grounds so anybody can help. You can pay money, and it donates back to our scholarship fund, which is our whole mission. And you get a chance to ride the sheep inside on the grounds. So it's exciting. Anybody can do it.
The mission of the San Antonio Rodeo. Everything that is sold, everything that's bought, goes back to scholarships. So who do those scholarships go to?
Correct. So our whole mission is helping educate the youth of Texas. We've been that way since the start. There's 2 different folds. We have a scholarship fund that actually houses about over 100 universities in the state of Texas. And we give the dollars, every dollar that's made out here on that side will go to those scholarship funds. And the same thing goes for our livestock show, our junior livestock auction. We work with that too as well, and that goes directly to the livestock kids. We have over 30,000 exhibitors that come out from all over the state of Texas. And we also help educate over 254 counties, which is every county in the state of Texas.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
I will go ahead and take a jumbo corn dog.
Jumbo corn dog? You like a lemonade or a sweet tea?
I'm good. Just a corn dog would be great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Let's go. Hurts on the elbow. Woo! That was just a warm up. That was just a warm up, y'all. Okay. Woo! I got two! Yes. I'm ready to see all of the animals in here. Maybe I'll make some friends. Who knows? Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god, that one's scary. Oh! Oh! Okay, I'll feed you, I'll feed you, I'll feed you, I'll feed you. Ah! There you go. Well, I don't have any more. Oh my god, they're all following me. Okay. Look, it's Bambi. This kid has more courage than I do. I'm a chick lover. Look at this. Look, come here. Oh my goodness. I mean, the San Antonio Rodeo, we gotta add a little Mexican culture. Oh. If I ever have a daughter, she's definitely doing this. Yeah! Woo! Bustin' in the Barn, one of my favorite competitions in the rodeo. Look how big he is. Oh, this guy's for sure winning first place. Hiya, big guy. I know your cousin Bevo. Woo! Let's rodeo, San Antonio. Woohoo! Coming up next on YOLO Texas, Ariel heads to Galveston to learn more about its unique history.
It's the true immigration story of people that really gave everything up in order to come here and make a new life. You're standing on board the 1877 bark Alyssa. It's a tall ship here in Galveston, Texas, and it's one of the oldest actively sailed ships in the world. So you're here as part of the Galveston Historic Seaport Experience.
Yes.
And we're here talking about our new exhibit, Ship to Shore, which is telling story both of immigration, but also the story of life on the docks and life in town of about 1880 to 1900, you know, a little bit on either end of Galveston.
Perfect, so you literally get transported into that time period.
100% from start to finish.
So tell me a little bit about the experience and what people can expect.
So what's really cool about Ship to Shore, it was designed by Galveston Historical Foundation in collaboration with a group called the Gibson Group out of New Zealand. And they're real research stories of immigrants and folks that lived and worked in Galveston in that time period. So you're gonna get not a museum, but a true interactive experience where you're going to learn what it was like to be here, what it was like to immigrate here, and it's both uplifting and inspiring and tragic, and it's realistic.
That is so cool. And like the way it works is you get a QR code and then it gives you your story.
So what'll happen is you'll buy a ticket from us, you'll get a QR code that'll help you interact with some of the kiosks that'll let you see the stories that are being told. It'll ask you for some of your information, and it'll ask you some of the common questions that you would have gotten asked if you were immigrating into Galveston.
Ooh, okay.
You will get to go through and see whether or not you actually get accepted into Galveston or not while you learn about other people's journey.
Then this part that we're standing on right now is kind of like an added on experience.
So Alyssa's been here a long time. She's been the cornerstone of the Galveston Historic Seaport since the 80s. But this is included with your ticket. You get to come on board and tour the tall ship Alyssa. She's 145 this October. So it's representative of ships of that time period that you'll see in the experience.
Can you tell us a little bit about Galveston? What is it that you love here?
What I think is really neat, the Historical Foundation is a very large, varied mission. If you look into us, you'll see all of the different facets that they deal with. They've been here for a very long time in Galveston, in buildings and houses and people's history. But for me personally, it's the maritime story and the maritime trade, the dedication to keeping a vessel like this alive and still operating and sailing, and teaching volunteers how to sail it, and all that piece of the puzzle is super important and really awesome.
I picked up my Galveston history card and it's got my QR code on the back, just like Mark said. Welcome to Ship to Shore, Ariel. Before you embark on your journey as a 19th century immigrant, imagine answers to these questions and see how they would affect your chances of arriving in Galveston. Am I married? Yes. Do you have a job in America? Yes. Now board your ship through the doors behind you. All right, we're in steerage. So this is what it would be like if we were immigrating here to Galveston. Oh wow, look at these trunks. Can you imagine packing all of your stuff up and putting it in a trunk and making your way across to America? Welcome above decks, and we've got a photo opportunity, so let's use our card. Oh, cute, okay. Strike pose, okay. I feel like this is more of the times. So upon arriving to Galveston Harbor, local officials meet the ship. If you arrive at the turn of the 20th century, customs officers, government officials, and travel bookers come aboard the ship to inspect the cargo as well as the passengers. People are starting their new life here in Texas. The attention to detail in this exhibit is superior. We are off the ship. We're here in Galveston. Fun fact, in the late 1800s, Galveston was known as the Wall Street of the South because of everything that was going on. It was a big port city. Look at that. All of the food that we eat, basically, is all influenced from immigrants. That was incredible. My goodness, the attention to detail with everything was just mind-blowing, and you felt like you were really going through the experience from ship to shore.
That's awesome. Well, I'm really glad you enjoyed it. And then here you are at the last part of your experience. It's your message in a bottle piece, and you can leave us behind a little message. And
coming up next, we enjoy a piece of the pie right here on YOLO Texas. Take a piece of our travels with you. On your next adventure, shop our exclusive store for shirts, mugs, and even masks. To celebrate what it means to be a true traveling Texan, head on over to YOLOTX.com for all things YOLO Texas. We'll see y'all on the road.
All right, so today we are out here in Cibolo, Texas, checking out a new pizza and ice cream joint. And get this, it is 100% plant-based, and they say that vegan and meat eaters alike will absolutely love it. Let's test it out.
like 2017, so it was when veganism kind of like started getting popular.
Right,
You
you're
started
hearing
seeing all
about
these
it.
products, yeah. So my partner, his name's Gene Ligori, he finally convinced me. He's like, let's try this vegan thing. So we're like, okay, we're both in real estate. Like he's opened restaurants before, so he kind of had a little bit of experience.
Right.
And I had been leasing them, and so we're like, let's try a restaurant.
Yeah.
And we're like, who doesn't like pizza and ice cream? So.
Wow, these are so colorful. I love it. What do we have right here in front of us?
Okay, so this is called the gras.
Okay, the gras?
The gras. It
Okay.
kind of means potato.
Okay.
And this has kind of like
Potato straws?
they're called like potato shoestrings, they call them.
Okay.
Yeah. And we have our vegan sausage, the pumpkin glaze, and then we have some chives. And then
Okay.
this is our take on avocado toast. So
Oh,
you have,
fun.
yeah, you have your avocado spread, and then your cream cheese, and then you have a tomato bruschetta on top of it.
Oh my goodness, I took a bite of the gras. It's so delicious. And
It's got a lot of flavors, right?
yeah, it took me by surprise because it has a little bit of the crunch with the straws, the potato straws, and then it has like a bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
So how do you substitute all of that into making it a vegan that's
Yeah,
I guess
that's-
what is
you're
the-
not, you don't feel like you're missing something.
Right, yeah.
So when you're talking about like a vegan dairy ingredient,
Right.
It's either gonna have like nuts, it'll have like a coconut base, or now they're doing like oat.
Okay.
So those are all kind of the different ingredients that they use. But honestly, we get really good compliments on our ranch.
And this goes so fitting with the buffalo pizza.
Yep.
So it's got ranch.
It's got buffalo sauce,
cauliflower.
cauliflower, and then it's got your chives.
That
Good,
buffalo
right?
sauce is so good. And then I got the kick. Everything so far has just been pleasantly, surprisingly great.
That's
And then we
awesome.
got cocktails
We
that
have
we've been sipping
cocktails,
on this
yeah.
whole entire time. So
Yep.
what do we have right here in front of us?
So this is our jalapeno margarita. A lot of people like our chamoy. So
We're in San Antonio.
exactly.
We gotta do the chamoy.
That's what they're like. Just make a margarita that just has no. I'm like, no, it's gotta have that chamoy on there. And then we have our blue margarita as well.
Dun, da, da, da. We have the ice cream.
Yeah. So
Yay.
I don't know about you, but whenever I have sweets, I can't have a lot of it. So I like to have like a little bit of each, you
Yeah.
know? So we have our ice cream flight,
Okay.
and you get to try 3 different flavors at once.
Okay, love it.
So we have our pistachio,
Pistachio.
our cookies and cream.
Okay.
And then my favorite, the lemon thyme.
Okay.
And it's actually made with lemons and the herb thyme.
It smells lemony.
It's good, right?
Oh my goodness, it reminds me of a little like paleta.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
From pizza to wings, we're eating our way through San Antonio on YOLO, Texas.
Hey everyone, if you're looking to skip on that generic wing restaurant, then look no further than Wayne's Wings. Located right here in San Antonio, Texas, this specialty wing joint prides itself in being 100% natural, never frozen, and has all that juicy goodness that you want out of a wing. So, is your mouth salivating yet? Come with me. All right, Wayne, it is so nice to finally meet you. I'm gonna be completely honest and let you know that I am from San Antonio, born and raised, and never have I ever been to Wayne's Wings. I'm ashamed of myself.
Oh, Mom.
Give us the story and the background behind Wayne's Wings. How long have you guys been in business?
June 22nd of this year will be 10 years we've been in business.
Wow.
10 years. You know, we started out really small. And you know, thank God we've grown to be pretty big.
Well, you are pretty big because not only are you popular here in San Antonio, some even claim that you are the best wings in Texas. So what's the secret?
We put the customer first, you know? It's all about the customer and the customer's experience. It comes to us making sure that the wings are fresh, the sauces are made from scratch, everything's done homemade. We haven't switched over any, so it takes a little time, you know, to prepare every meal because like we don't toss our wings. You know, we call what we do, we dress our wings.
Interesting.
Every order is, you know, catered to
each person.
Yeah.
Now let's get down to the nitty gritty.
The wing. That's what it's all about. The Duke is we put a little Caribbean jerk seasoning on there.
Oh.
Then we put sweet mustard all around it. We drizzle a little bit of barbecue sauce, and then we hit it with some lemon pepper. Any flavor that you get on your wings, you can get on the French fries.
I like that.
This one here is called the Roxy. It's made up again after my wife.
Oh my goodness, that is so good. French fries aren't supposed to be this delicious, and y'all just took it to a whole new level. You got that sweet goodness with the ranch too. You just like make people's hearts happy.
So these are the Texas honeybee wings I've been talking about all day. And they're made again with the chili sauce.
It just looks
Texas honey.
so good.
And a couple pepper flakes. It's like sweet and sour chicken with a little thing to it.
Mmm. Like the honey, it just comes off like finger looking good. Oh my God, and it's Texas honey.
Yes, but this one day a customer said, you know what, just give me the barbecue and throw some lemon pepper on it.
Oh.
And I'm like,
so this is barbecue and lemon pepper? Those are like kind of my two favorites, all just like slammed in there.
That's why we did it. And then I was like, what do you think? And he was like,
that is so good. Oh my gosh.
This is our funnel cake wing. Careful, it does get messy, that one.
Am I back at a carnival? Am I back at Fiesta?
Right.
Viva Fiesta!
You got it, that's it.
Actually, I kind of prefer this over the breading of the actual funnel cake. It gives a little extra goodness. So you're probably hungry at home, but I am stuffed because you cannot have one type of wing or one type of food when you come out here to Wayne's Wings. I'm gonna go ahead and walk this off and put a fork in it. I'll see y'all later.